Hi Taurus, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you a timeless tarot reading. Thank you so much for joining me. Do keep in mind this is general, so just take what resonates. But I do appreciate in advance the likes, comments, and of course subscriptions to the channel if you haven't done so already. I'm hearing affected by energy, and I also did get the message for you to watch the Aquarius reading that I just did, which is timeless, about the next chapter being quite amazing. But also, did I already mention there's going to be laughter to experience? The messages are rolling in quite quick, as I do feel like you're spiritually connected, even if you don't fully realize that all the time or in general. For Taurus, I feel like people make you nervous, okay, when you just want things to feel relaxing, peaceful. Easygoing is a vibe that's coming through. For my lovely Tauruses, what do we have for Taurus? I'm hearing the hand of God, but I also feel like helping hands are coming in for you. Okay, you could feel like you have spiritual guidance left and right. Angel numbers are going to be quite relevant for you. And other synchronicities. They're making me think about how I often these days see feathers when I'm migrating around. Don't be surprised if you see a lot of communication like that. At times feeling like a bit of a robot, but I feel like you're trying not to overstress in the midst of a situation or multiple where people are quite stressed or just anxious. All right, as I reach for the Temperance card that flew off the table, I do feel like this is meant to be one of the main cards for your reading, because you're meant to have an immense amount of patience, or needing to at this time and moving forward, because not everything's going to be perfect, right? You can't control how other energies are, but I feel like your inspiration helps all the meanwhile. You're being prepped to fly towards more, okay? Towards warmer days, happier days, more peaceful days. But there's a lot of benefits from where you're at now. You can hear how peaceful I feel, even though I'm ranting. This is your vibe, okay? With the Ace of Cups, I just feel like there is, okay, at the center. No, this is meant to be the center, excuse me. Trust your instincts, even if it leaves you feeling like you're going back and forth at times like I just was. But I do feel like everything happens for a reason. That's a huge reminder for you throughout this reading. But there's a fresh start for you moving forward, however that works for you. It's going to leave your cup overflowing and your heart feeling full. Now, you will be spiritually messed with, I feel the need to say, but there's a lot of beauty to experience. Travel in your future. You will encounter certain energies which are definitely being represented by a snake. You know, they're the snakes in the grass, if you will. It's coming out for a reason. I feel like you need to remember that not everybody can be trusted, and I feel like you do remember that, but it's coming out for a reason. We have the Fool card as well, and I truly feel like there's just a push to go with the flow. This coinciding with the Ace of Cups on either side of the Temperance card, talking about this leap of faith you're meant to take in the future. Once again, some it's a move of residence, some it's a new career choice. Some of you, it's going to be jumping into a relationship. It's going to vary from case to case, and I feel like it's what you desire the most at this time. And for a select few drawn to this reading, it's going to be what you need the most, not what you desire the most, okay? Whatever's going to lead you in the right direction. Fulfillment lies ahead. The Seven of Wands coming out because I truly feel like if you're a business owner, a lot coming towards you, okay? A lot to accomplish, a lot of compliments, a lot of praise. A lot of people drawn to your healing energy or just your chill nature, okay? People seeing you as somebody who stays within their own bubble, but will step out of that bubble of comfort or just protection of inner peace to socialize or to answer questions, to help, to inspire, just to coincide or just intertwine with others, all right? I feel you do love human interaction, but your alone time, your peace is just priority number one, okay? I do feel like meditation needs to be a true part of your routines on a day-to-day basis, or just whenever you intuitively feel it's going to benefit you the upcoming hours, the upcoming day, week, however you want to look at it. I just feel like there's a focus on how your path has felt very, they're saying swervy, kind of all over the place, up and down. Some gray spots, some colorful spots, but then some just very heavy aspects up until this point. I also feel like this is talking about how you need to remind you to travel lightly, okay? Don't overpack with upcoming trips and whatnot, even moves of residence. Um, Okay, interesting. I just feel as if you are being pushed to recognize that your path is meant to be a lot lighter, a lot healthier, more colorful moving forward. Things aren't meant to seem perfect now because you wouldn't change things up when need be. Does that make sense? We can't leave you feeling too content, too complacent is a better word for it, to the point where you don't make this big change in the right direction, or don't um, go with the flow towards what is meant for you more so, okay? Cooler waters or calmer waters, however it works out for you. Don't let the competition get the best of you, all right? I feel like you do need to recognize there's some jealousy in your future. There's some, okay, shit talking in your future. But it's bound to happen when you're rising to the top in a very peaceful manner. When you give off this vibe, even if a little bit inside you do care, but you're giving off this vibe where you don't give two craps about what people think, right? And I feel like you could feel inclined to swear from time to time. It feels like a good release, or just you could think it's funny, or I even feel like spirit's speaking through you at times. I feel like there's a focus on your chakras as well moving forward, and a need to make sure they are working to your advantage. Okay, no blockages taking place. I do feel like at the top of your reading, you're being reminded that your ships are coming in. Something about surfing for some. I do feel like your passion is very calming, it's soothing for others, and it just draws in what it's meant for you, okay? In the past, but even more so moving forward. Tattoos need to take a focus for some of you, as you will be spiritually guided to acquire certain tattoos, designs, even angel numbers that are meant to be part of your literal body of art, okay? But then now I'm getting there is a focus on your body of art as far as your online platform, your business, your art needs to be created, okay? If you feel as if you're naturally gifted in one category of art, that's where you need to start picking back up and creating, developing, right? Say you can draw really well, or you can paint really well, or music plays into it for you. It could be, it also ties into getting your voice out there and helping people through it all, okay? Your helpful nature needs to be part of your life purpose. You don't have a choice in the long run, okay? In the bigger picture of things. It's part of what you're meant to do as a Taurus, okay? You're meant to transform through this fresh start for you, this new beginning, this Ace of Cups transformation for oneself, your life. And you may even already feel, being drawn to this reading, that you're going through a bit of a soul transformation, and that is purposeful, okay? You're good at what you do, and that will help you thrive. It will even help others thrive, even if it doesn't feel like it at this time. I feel as if you're being pushed to recognize where you are shining and where you could be implementing more self-care and tweaking things just slightly to see more success in other ways. Does that make sense? Your glow will be magnificent. Your glow will be magnificent. That's coming through. Ace of Wands, interesting. Meant to say Eight of Wands. Yeah, a lot of passion, Taurus, once again. But I feel like other people are going to feel their passion, their feisty side, even their calm side, exuding and coming out when around you or experiencing your work. This is purposeful. You're bringing out sides of people that need to come out for whatever particular reason relates to their situation and their soul growth, their path, okay? You're powerful in that sense, and it just feels almost effortless at times, and your spiritual connection may play into it all. but you're just you, and that's a beautiful thing. And again, you're also reminding people through it all, in a sense, that you don't need to overdo it, over force. Just be, just do, get it done all the meanwhile, and trust that things will come out the way they're meant to, okay? Trust that everything will fall into place like it's meant to. And I just feel like communication is part of your path in a huge way. A lot of talking, speaking, even if there isn't a sort of bouncing back, in a sense. Say, like, for this channel, I have Taurus in my chart. You speak a lot, but there isn't a ton coming in return. Your voice needing to get out there, but there is a lot of interactions, bonding with people, okay? Communicating is one of your strong suits, even though at times you feel inclined to pull back and your intuition kicks in and you choose to replenish, to minimalize as far as what you put forth, all of which is key as far as your balance goes. You know this Tower moment in the future is going to brighten up your world. It leads up to this Ace of Cups. Some of you, it may feel bittersweet. I do feel the need to say the stars are aligning for you. There's a lot of celebration, and again, tattoos playing in for a lot of you drawn to this reading. What else do we have for Taurus? When you feel the need to stop, to delay, to step away and come back, all of which is purposeful, okay? The Three of Pentacles, the number 33, but also the number 3 in general coming into play for you. I do feel like there's times when you feel the need to move forward but feel a bit emotional. Those of you who are single will experience someone swooping in and in an unexpected way, lifting you off the ground and taking you with them. Interesting. I did not expect for it to come out that way. It's going to be a very magical connection, but I do feel like this is representing you in a lot of ways as well. Okay, so that person's going to swoop in your alone time. Your hermit mode being very key for your individual path transformation, all of which it's going to remind you where your emotions lie and why that is. You've been through a lot. But that came out a bit, I want to say corny, but it kind of came off condescending. You may at times come off condescending and it's not purposeful. But with the Knight of Cups being you, I feel like you're glowing, you're caring. You're meant to be taken care of as well. So you can take care of others through your creations, developments, your voices. Okay, interesting. Your voices. I feel like that definitely can resonate differently for each of you. But for some, it has to do with spirit. Okay, let's pull this one. Do expect for the next chapter to entail a lot of alone time, and that's beautiful. Okay, you need it, you desire it at times, and there's more than one reason for you individually when it comes to why you desire so much alone time. Okay, what else do we have for Taurus? I just feel as if you are such a strong individual being drawn to this reading, potentially having a strong Leo in your chart. But I do feel like the possibilities are endless for you at this time. Symbols coming into play, being a huge form of communication from spirit, but a push to do what's right for you, to always lead oneself or just push oneself towards the sun, to leave drama behind, walk away from gossip as it's not part of your nature. And I just feel like it could just get the best of you, and you could be picking up on energies, if you're empathic, that are not meant to be picked up on. But I do feel like you need to remember that you're protected moving forward when it comes to moving towards what you feel is right for you, what you know is right for you on a certain level. But I also feel like you need to recognize that, speaking about balance, you have a lot of rest, replenishment ahead for you. It's important that you rest your beautiful Taurus heart out of preparation for what lies ahead, as things will continuously evolve and change. And don't be surprised if you move around a lot in the future, whether that's move residence, traveling, all of which. You could find that people just need you in different areas of the world at different times. Your destiny, your life purpose is grand, and you need to remember that, all right? You're meant to be a powerful success, even if you slip up at times or get a bit nervous. It just reminds you that when you get kicked down, you get right back up. You're a bit of a phoenix rising from the ashes, I do say so myself. You're going to have a very bright future, Taurus. Even if you feel a bit confused from time to time, don't rush, as I feel like you're going to be reminded that you're non-forcing slow pace of things is on point. All right, there's a lot of happiness, a lot of fulfillment on the horizon for you. You have a bright future. All right, so I hope this reading was truly helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I am wishing you nothing but the best, sending you so much love and light, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Taurus.